Hi class, we need to take a look at the next section which deals with integrating functions that some of these are going to be messy, but you technically have the following. Some fraction or some rational function that technically follows under two cases. Now, these are the main cases that we're going to deal in this section. And if the p of x is greater than or equal to q of x, you have to divide using long division before you applied any integration. The second case, it's the one that's messy. So the second case, you have some fractions, and depending on what the numerator and denominator is given, you're going to use technically those formulas to simplify the integral, and we'll break it into technically pieces. Now, before we jump into those problems, let's take a look at the first example. In example 1, all they want us to do is basically go back and review what does it mean to simplify a fraction. Now, simplify a fraction means express it as a single fraction. So in this case, we would have said, well, the LCD is equal to x plus 1 and technically x plus 3. And if we had simplified this fraction, we would be expressing it with the same denominator. So this is 3 over x plus 1 plus 5 over x plus 3. And I'm just putting the parentheses there. Your LCD is x plus 1, x plus 3. So the top has to be multiplied by x. Oops. It's supposed to be x plus 3. Your second fraction, it's missing an x plus 1. And then we can express this particular one as follows. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to express it as a single fraction. So on the top, you have 3 x plus 3 plus the values of 5 times x plus 1 over the denominator of x plus 1 and x plus 3. And then remember that simplifying this actual fraction means express it as a single fraction. So I'm going to distribute the numerators and leave the denominators as they stand. So the top is going to give us 3x plus 9 plus 5x plus 5 all over the x plus 1 and the x plus 3. And we're almost done with this one. So we're looking at the actual numerator as 8x plus the values of 14 over x plus 1 and technically x plus 3. It's not needed here, but let me factor the 2. So you're going to have 4x plus 7 over the values of x plus 1 and x plus 3. Don't forget that all of these fractions technically have a disclaimer. X cannot equal to -1 or -3. You have the functions not being continuous at those actual points. Both of these answers would have been perfectly fine if they wanted us to basically simplify the fraction and express it as a single one. Now, this is the mess that we're going to actually see in this section. And that's going to be with the following. So you're going to have, some integrals that are going to actually have that as the portion of integration. And the idea here is, we have to recognize that this type of fraction actually came from a total of 2 terms. Some of the terms might have simplified, but in this case, at most 2 possible terms. So for this problem, all they want us to do is basically review what we mean by simplifying fractions. So that would be it.